Alright, in three, two, one. What's going on, ladies and gents? DigiBruce here, bringing you guys today something we haven't sat down and recorded in a while. We are back with some fan-made operators with Thunder Spear. What's going on, Thunder?
Not a whole lot. Pretty happy. I get to go pick up my dad's new car later today.
Oh,
Long
sick!
drive.
Congrats, that sounds like fun. Anyways, so today we'll be covering not the official upcoming roster for the Hong Kong Special Forces, but the Hong Kong SDU, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Special
Uh,
duties unit.
We'll be talking about our fan-made designs for these operators, just because, well, why not? They're up and coming, so let's spit out some fan-made things that we might see coming towards them. Of course, of note, this video will be a little bit shorter because the DLCs are only going in twos, and we could really only fit in two that we thought would logically fit into Rainbow Six Siege without stretching it too far. So, excuse us, this one is a little bit shorter, but of course, once again, these are 100% fan-made. Ubisoft does not confirm these specific operators, although the nation of Hong Kong we will be seeing later on the DLC path. Of course, this is the time where I shut up and hand it over to Thunder so he can share his wonderful brain of spawning things. I'll see you guys soon.
That was probably the best terminology I've heard all day. Anyway, so as Moose said, today we will be covering the Hong Kong Special Duties Unit, or the SDU. For their weaponry, we have the QSW-06 handgun, the SR-16 rifle, the XM-177E2, lots of numbers and letters, the Remington 870 shotgun, and the SIG 516 CQB. Next up, we have Sleeper, with 2 armor and 2 speed, and he is the defensive operator for the SDU. Sleeper comes equipped with a duo of naptime charges. These devices can be placed in various locations, provided you have a clear section of wall or floor. These devices are relatively inconspicuous to the naked eye, but are still easily detected by IQ. When triggered via proximity, these devices can put any operator to sleep if they remain in the gas long enough. Temporary effects include slower movement speed, longer delays on actions, lowered sensitivity, basically you look around and everything's slower, and if you are not quick enough getting out of the gas, it can in-cap you with a black screen. You're unable to move, unable to see, and entirely vulnerable. However, you do keep your amount of health. Members of the defensive team that linger in the gas, aside from Smoke and Sleeper, since they both are immune to each other's gases, will be vulnerable to the same effects, so Jaeger cannot just go bum rushing through this, otherwise he's not going to have a fun time. The effects on conscious players, such as the movement speed, lowered sensitivity, will dissipate after 5 seconds or go away, and those who are put to sleep will automatically wake up after 10 seconds. They just stand up on their own. And it lingers for the same duration as Smoke's gas, the actual gas does. And as I mentioned, Sleeper is immune to Smoke's gas as he is immune to Sleeper's gas. Next up, we have Zen with 2 armor and 2 speed. So Zen is properly equipped to handle any dug-in defense. With a small drone-like device, although this one flies, he can use the attachment spikes on the bottom of this device to administer a poison to a defender he attacks. This action will destroy the drone if it misses, and he only gets 1 attempt to do this, so make sure you're accurate. But it will slowly deal damage over a great deal of time. The poison will only last as long as the drone is on the defender, so, like I was talking to Moose earlier, if you have a Jaeger and you can see the top of his head, they basically have to play a little bit of William Tell and try and get this drone off the top of his head, otherwise the poison will eventually kill him. So, the drone deals 1 damage every second over the course of 2 minutes, and the defender cannot remove this drone from their own body. They need another teammate to do it. So this basically is exactly enough poison to kill a defender. If you do not have a Doc and you're the last guy left, this is a death sentence to you. So Doc's Stim Pistol can delay the effects by giving them back some health, but it won't outright stop the poison. This means that Doc can save his teammate, but they'll have very little health remaining. And as I said, this acts basically as a death sentence to the last defender, as long as he isn't Doc, and can make them more brash and aggressive to avoid that health penalty catching up to them. And the drone can be shot off the victim's arm or head or wherever to stop the poison immediately. And Zen is an attacker. That would be all for the Special Duties Unit of Hong Kong. Moose, you want to come back in here, provided you're not slacking off and running away?
I'm right here, man. Like, you're so mean. Nah, I mean, I'm pretty happy. Like I said, we sat down and kind of discussed these guys and worked them out a little bit with the current, well, what we thought the meta was of Siege. We initially, Sleeper's Gas, I think it was, well, actually, we kind of both tweaked these guys because of ranked and just to make them fit more in with the shorter time and so along those lines. But they were definitely different. They're definitely more based around taking people out and I don't know. When was the last time we really got an operator like Smoke though? When you think about it, someone that has a long range effect. I don't know.
Yeah, like an area denial, that kind of thing.
I also every time we talk about Sleeper, I keep thinking of like Montania walking down like the hall with like his big shield out, and then he just kind of passes out, but the shield like falls on Ash, and she gets stuck under it because he falls with it. Even though that wouldn't happen in game physics, that'd be kind of hilarious. Like, where's the last guy? He's kind of stuck under Montania. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you just hear like the shield scraping in like little bursts because Ash is like pulling herself towards the objective. Just,
yeah. Oh god, I don't know. Siege to be great with real life physics. Anyways, so I think that pretty much wraps it. I'm pretty happy with these guys. Let us know what you guys think of the operators down below. We are very slowly approaching the end of this series. Very slowly. We're almost there. We got a couple more to go, and then that's why kind of the hiatus breaks have been in between these. But without that, thank you very much to Thunder once again for sharing his brain spawns. And
if I may, lightning quick, I'm really sorry that we missed the Spanish guys. So at the very end, we'll be covering everybody that I couldn't balance out or that I didn't really feel fit the meta of the game or whatnot. So they'll be in there. So expect to hear my Spanish ideas at the very end of the series.
Alright, well, that works too. Alright, it's good to know. Without any further ado, thank you again once again, Thunder, and we'll see you, Sexy Beast, in the next episode. Peace.
Peace.